Wow, what a day it has been to go live the 30th day of August in 2025. We cannot, I mean, I can go off of a script. I could write this out and tell you what a day it's been, but my perpetrators love to make hell for me. Now, one of the things that I notice because I am full blown uh, smear campaign and gang stalked and terrorized in my area, in my surrounding area, one of the things that I notice most is the faces of people that I drive past every day. And some people are just sick, expletive. I can't say it. I mean, I could. Uh, on, on this note of bringing this information to you, I'd love to put a face to this and go live and present myself and show up for you. But the thing is, why? Nobody cares. Nobody. Nobody cares. We're on the downhill bus to hell, and all the Christians are on the bus because nobody is doing the right thing here. So, what would be the point in actually making the effort, the extra effort, to be face on camera? And I'd like to do that. So, but there's really no point. If nobody's really doing anything to stop this shit, there's really no point. We don't have anything else to move forward from. Because these guys are bad dudes. And I don't know about other people like me. I kind of stand alone, and I'm okay with that. I'm cool with it. But there aren't too many TIs like me. And I take a lot of shit in a day. They don't like me because I fight back. And I'm the one who helps to promote this stuff and get it out there. And if you don't want to buy it, that's fine. That's fine. Stay on the bus. Just strap yourself in, because it's going to get pretty rough. So tonight, uh, this was the second time in the last couple weeks that I had a job get canceled. So I drove to the job, I spent the gas, the wear and tear of the vehicle, and a job was canceled. And it was actually canceled a half an hour before it was supposed to start. So I didn't have time to react in time to not have to show up. So it just kind of messed up the whole night. I have something else I need to be working at, and that's just really crummy. I get that things happen. That's not the problem. But the problem is that this seems to be an ongoing thing. It seems to be something that is stripped of me. The thing is, if you are not doing what I'm doing, okay, and you're complaining about not having resources, that's one thing. But I'm a willing participant. I'm willing to go out there and work hard and do the things, but I'm getting my rights are being stripped away from me. There's a difference. There's a difference between somebody who's, sitting there making excuses, being lazy, whatever other excuse there is. Okay, and I get it. People have problems. A lot of people have problems right now. A lot of people are, TIs in some really desolate situations. I get it. I've been there, been down some really bad paths. But to be willing and to have your life not improve in 5 years, to actually get worse financially, whatnot, instead of getting better, it really says something. And if you're really paying attention to somebody in this situation, you see this is getting worse and you're not doing anything to help, or you are ignoring the situation, well, you're part of the problem and you're not very Christian like. And so you can be on that bus. Just strap yourself into the bus and off to hell you go. And that's where I'm at. This is where we're at. This is a no shit, you know, it's balls to the walls. It's the bottom of the ninth. If you aren't in it to win it and you aren't in it to do the right thing, well, then get the fuck out. I hate babies. I hate pussies, and I hate people who deem that they are some kind of Christ-like being and do absolutely nothing. It's incredibly sick, especially with all the stuff that's going on. I understand the TI program fairly well. And Christians going around talking about breaking people's necks and, doing bad things to people and putting people in jail, wrongfully so, and trying to run a country that you don't know anything fuck about. I'm tired of it. I'm just tired of crappy people in powerful places they shouldn't be in. I'm tired of it all. I'm tired of, the stalkers, the gang stalking, the abuses of power with the phone and all those the kind of things, and people breaking into your systems. And I had somebody damage something at my house again. It made for a little bit of a troubling situation tonight. I have, every day I write a little bit about what happens. And today was very eventful in targeting. And I even have people that insinuate who front stalk me. And I've talked about this in other videos. They drive in front of me and they drive super slow. And they're usually carrying all their belongings so as to speak to, hey, if you keep this up, you're going to live in a camper, you're going to live in your car, you're going to live out of your car. This is the kind of shit that people do. And then this young couple who was doing this pulls over and starts laughing. I mean, like some sort of satanic ride the bus to hell couple. This is all I have to say to you. If you aren't on the train to heaven, then you're on the bus to hell. That's where you sit. That's where you're at. This is a shitty program. And here come the goddamn authorities who think they're authorities. They're pretend authorities in this fucking fake fuck world, driving past right now, trying to show that they have some kind of balls and some kind of, authority over you to lock you up and put you into the Nazi concentration camp of life, the trafficked, MK Ultra experimental prison. That's what this is about, people. You need to wake up. You need to understand this from the right perspective. And the right people need to give it to you. They need to spoon feed it into your face. Because this is your bus to hell. You are carving that. Something in your insidious mind, something causes you to link in with the cult-minded satanic perpetrators who are running this shit show. You might want to think about that just a little bit. And I hope you sleep well tonight. Because if you don't start doing something about it, you're on the bus to hell. Night. That's a wrap.